Good deal. Good morning, champions.
Good morning.
Good morning.
We're gonna keep this one kind of short because we got Mike Ferry coming in at 12. So we want to we're just gonna keep it short. So Anthony, Shep, lead us through a little prayer here.
Okay. All right. Lord, again, we just thank you for this day, this opportunity to learn. Father, just help us apply what we learned today to our businesses and to our life, Lord. And I just pray that you would bless everyone on this call, Lord, and bless their families and bless our country, Lord. In Christ's name we pray. Amen.
Good deal. So we're gonna have, like I said, we're gonna keep this one short because we have Mike Ferry like at 12. So we're going to start off with Joe real quickly. Joe, tell us what's going on with the mortgages right now. Guys, I was gonna say, Joe is doing like a refinancement right now. This is the best time to do refinances. He's doing a refinance right now on one of my houses, and I'm saving about $250 a month.
And you cleared to close.
Yeah, that's right. Good. Perfect. Thank you for the update. See, this is the only way I can get them live.
You're so full of it.
Uh,
Anyway, hey, market. So we've seen that little uptick last week. Right now, things are pretty stable. For the first time in about 8 months, all economists generally agree where the market's going, and that's rates are going to remain relatively the same or increase. So there's not many naysayers out there talking about, rates are going to dip lower. This huge stimulus bill obviously creates inflation, and inflation is the devil to bonds, and that's what drives your mortgages. So rates will remain relatively the same or slowly increase, much as we anticipated. Also, for the first time in 8 months, all those foreclosures is coming. That sentiment is really changed. Most economists agree we are not going to see a foreclosure wave. If anything, in fact, the foreclosure rate across the nation is down 90% year over year. So last year we were down 90% the number of foreclosures on the market. On top of that, part of this new stimulus bill is extending the foreclosure moratorium through September of 2021. I also dropped a quick little capture in the chat bar. Feel free to use it at your convenience, but it kind of goes over housing market inflation and appreciation, 6 years leading up to the recession versus the current 6 years. One good note, the numbers are coming in for last year. Statewide, Georgia's seen a 13% increase, averaged annualized in housing market. So across the entire state, you're looking at about 13 people are sitting on 13% more equity this year than they had last year. Of course, we know those numbers are national numbers. Right now, nationwide, it's a seller's market. We already know that. Many areas are much hotter than others, especially in the Southeast and the Northwest. Nationwide, you're sitting at about 4 months inventory. Certain pockets like ours, you're sitting at less than 30 days inventory. So it's a very hot seller's market. So now more than ever, it's more important, to get pre-qualified before going out to purchase. Another thing to keep in mind is if you look leading up to the last huge foreclosure wave, people were stripping equity from their properties like crazy. If you look at nowadays, I hardly ever do a cash out refi. Most people are just straight rate and term. They're trying to keep as much equity as they can in their properties. So it's something that we haven't seen in decades. And then if you look, majority of American homes have at least 60% equity, which is just unheard of. So Americans are sitting on more equity than they've ever had in their life. Inventory is at an all-time low. And we're in forbearance. There's a foreclosure moratorium. So those that are sitting waiting for this foreclosure wave, it's not coming. It's not coming. So tell them now's the time to buy. Prices are going to continue to increase. At least we're looking right now into the third quarter. So third quarter is when we're really anticipating the market to return more toward a balanced market, just because of inventory, as builders, like I said before, bring that additional inventory online. We're thinking, combination of them bringing inventory online and the gradual increase in rates bring us back to some semblance. It'll probably still be a seller's market, but we'll get closer to that balance around third quarter. So don't wait. Now's the time to buy or refinance. Waiting's only going to cost you more money. We're here for you. We've seen applications decrease, obviously, post-holiday. It's pretty typical. But I'll tell you, in the last 3 days, it's been insane. Like from 9 o'clock last night till 6 o'clock this morning, I think I had like 9 applications to review this morning. So things are picking up with a lot of steam, a lot of hungry people out there looking to purchase. And like I said, inventory slowly starting to come online. People are seeing that equity in their house and the opportunity to move up and are doing so. Another thing that I want you to be aware of, we just started seeing it here in the last week in Atlanta. I don't know if it'll ever get to your market. Builders on new construction will not commit to a purchase price.
Yeah.
They are signing open contracts, and until they get into a certain stage of the construction, they will not finalize that cost. So you're buying a new construction home and you have no idea how much that home is going to cost you. And that's because the shortage of labor and the shortage of materials. Builders are not willing to sign a contract until they know how much that home is going to cost them to build in order to sell it to you. So we have people going under contract on homes with open-ended contracts, and there's basically a range, a projected range of cost, but they are not signing a contract today for a $500,000 home. That home, when it's done, might be $700,000. Another thing is, like I said before, a lot of them are expecting 20% non-refundable deposit up front before they start construction. They will not break ground until they have that 20% up front, non-refundable. And then another unique thing we're seeing, I know I've been seeing it over the last couple months, but a lot of buyers have been going in blind offers and then backing out of contracts. We're starting to see more and more outside of due diligence. And so we're starting to see sellers increasing that earnest money requirement anywhere from 3 to 5% of the purchase price to protect the seller. So don't freak out. It's definitely coming. Sellers know what they have. And if you're serious and you're a real player in the real estate game and you want to buy a home, you've got to come up with the money. So it's going to get tougher, which is going to weed out a lot of buyers and alleviate probably some of our issues with inventory when you can't afford to put 5% upfront as an earnest money deposit. Your offer is not even going to be considered. So that's really it for the mortgage market. Questions?
Hey, Sam, you got anything to say? Yeah.
No, I think Joe has it pretty much covered.
Good. All right. Thank you, Jeff, for the awesome update. Awesome. Good. Hey, so we're always trying to get you guys like the best tools and put you guys in the cutting edge of technology. So one of the things I wanted to remind you and then tell you about some new tools we have. One of them is this is an older one, but it's called Move Easy. But basically, for all your buyers or sellers, there's a hotline number, but they'll help you if they can do it online. We're gonna watch a little video about it, but you can call the seller can call the phone number and they'll help them connect to gas or electricity or moving company or home repairs or anything in that market. So we're already automatically signing up our listings for this, but I want to watch like a little video on it explaining it. It's only like a minute and a half. So we got it. So let me go ahead and share my screen. I think it's this one. I'm going to share it. And now we're going to go to not this one. Go to content movies. Let me go to request a demo. Find more movies. Give me 1 second. Concierge for real. Okay, here we go.
Introducing Move Easy, a concierge for life service that helps you manage all your moving and home management needs in one place. Complete all moving tasks with your online dashboard, including finding the right moving companies, filing your change of address without going to the post office, as well as keeping a track of your move with the help of a week-by-week interactive moving checklist. You can even use your concierge on your Amazon Echo or Google Home device.
Alexa, launch Move Easy.
Hi, Jess. Welcome to your Move Easy Concierge. How can I help you?
Help me find a painter.
Your Move Easy Concierge has found the following 3 people your agent Jay Smith recommends. Room painters, Peter Wayne and Peter Root. Would you like me to have them call you?
Yes.
Prefer talking to a live human? Move Easy comes with a dedicated concierge that can help with your move and home management, saving you time and money, helping you set up utilities, walking you through internet, TV, home security options, and scheduling. Your service doesn't end with your move. Need a cleaner after your move, or planning a kitchen remodel in 6 months or 6 years? Simply call your concierge, access it online through your voice-activated devices or on the mobile app. Move Easy, your concierge for life.
Good deal. So that one is very helpful, and all your listings are automatically signed up for it. So if you're in it, and you can actually customize it where the repairman that you want. If you don't want like the Move Easy one, you can put your own. Our company has a couple of them in there, but they can get help with movers or helping change their cable, or sign up for new power. So it makes you look like a superstar. So we're after this meeting this afternoon, we're going to text you. Your listings are already signed up for it, but for your buyers, we'll text you guys the phone number, the 1-800 phone number that they can use to if they're buyers, to get all their, as you guys know, moving can be a big hassle. So there's a 1-800 number that can talk to a live concierge, and they'll actually keep the same concierge for the, as long as they want, but they'll help them with all their moving logistics. So that's one. And then another one, I know a lot of our agents use My Plus Leads for circle prospecting, and for circle prospecting and expires and that kind of thing. But we also purchased a thing called Exact Dial, and what it is it's My Plus Leads is pretty good, but this is the best of the best. So we can put anyone's phone number in here, and it will get me their contact info. And why is that really good for? Well, what's really good for, let's say there's like someone that's a couple months behind on their mortgage, and you have a buyer that's looking to buy a house, but it's hard to get in contact with of them. Then you can just put their information in here and it's very accurate. So we're gonna do one right here. We're gonna do Shep. So we're gonna do Shep Mullen.
Can you share the screen on this or something?
Uh-huh.
So we can see it?
Yeah, let me do that. Okay, so ExactAl, we're gonna send you the login for this afternoon too, but I just put in Shep Mullen. Actually, let's just see what happens with Shep Mullen. I'm kind of interested.
Get a bunch.
Well, look at all his stuff that comes up. You see, you have his like mobile right here. This is the office number, but it actually kind of lists a lot of his properties in the last place he was at. So you can see how accurate it. And actually, Shep, a lot of your relatives are over here on the side too. Are you looking at this?
Yeah, so you talk about my brother and my brothers.
Yeah.
Yeah, wow. That's too much information, but
Yeah.
I mean, it's amazing. It's even got that condo I got down in Bay Point, down in Florida. Huh.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
anyways, this is, so you use this for, if My Plus leads, if you're trying to get a real hard, like we had an agent a couple weeks ago, and she was trying to get the information for someone that was interested in buying a house that's been on the foreclosure list, but there was no update information on that. And then we used this and we got like a good number for them, for her to try to put the deal together. So this can be very helpful. So the two things I wanted to talk real quickly about today was that Move Easy, which will make you look like a superstar for your buyers and sellers, and then ExactAl.com. And we're going to send you the log information for both things this afternoon. Okay. Let me go back.
Hey, how about putting My Plus leads in there as well, Alex, and making it all free?
Yeah, that's good too. Good idea. Good idea, Jim. In fact, let me go to My Plus leads real quickly. MyPlusLeads.com. So this one is really good for circle prospecting and getting different information. It's got like a pretty good for sale by owner, an expireds list. So I just clicked on that one. But if you wanted to circle prospect of this one, what you would do is like, I'm going to put my address in. Let's do like, actually, I'm going to put the offices. And then I'm going to do this the office address. I'm going to do 0.5 from here. Which is 0.5. I could do a mile radius, but I think with 0.5, it's enough. Give me 1 second. Single family. Let me go to this one. Do 1 mile. Second, we have Georgia in here. Give me 1 second, guys. Single family. Bedrooms. Hold up. Carrie Glenn, are you on this call right now? Oh,
Alex, put your
Yeah.
criteria in there. Put your
Wait,
property
yeah.
details.
what am I doing wrong, Carrie?
Put your property details and all your information in, like bedrooms and baths and stuff.
Okay, so we'll go like 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, square, let's say 1,500 acreage, 0.5. Do I have to do year built too? I'll just do it.
No, I don't think so.
Length of ownership. Carrie uses this a lot, right, Carrie?
Yes,
Okay, now I do. Yeah, he's right. You got to put in all this information. So then when you do that like this, you now you generate the list. Hold up, search criteria cannot be empty. What's the other thing I'm missing here, Carrie? Oh, let's say.
look at your price range as well.
Oh, okay, estimate value. Well, and says value 100. 100. Does that look good, Carrie? Hold on.
Yes, go ahead. Yeah, generate now.
It says like let me go. We'll do 3 miles. It's not like I got everything filled in here, don't I? 3, 2, oh, hold up, I'll do like 6 and then 6 and then 3,000 and then 3. I'll do 1. Yeah, let's see what happens. Up. Well, Carrie, what did I do wrong on this one? I got everything.
Click inside of the map area. I never had that issue, Alex.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I don't know what's going. I haven't used this but Carrie, we'll get it. We'll do a class on this on Thursday. Have you? But tell them a little bit tell them about how effective, how good it's been for you.
I've enjoyed it quite a bit, and it's very, very helpful, as you can see. I wish it would generate the list so you can actually see the information that it provides, name, and I mean, you really can generate everything you need from there.
Yeah. Well,
If you try to farm a neighborhood or, a particular area, is really great for that.
good.
Hey, if I can input too, Alex, I used this, I think when y'all first came out with it, what, 3-4 years ago? I
Yeah.
use other data right now that's my own, but that I pay for. But this used to produce telephone numbers, emails, everything
Yeah.
for contacts. The only thing is some of them were not quite accurate, just based on the data that's in the database and stuff and all. But it's a good software program to start with.
Yeah. Well, that's why we got the XactOwl too, which is we got the XactOwl too, so that hold on, I want to go back to my thing. We got the XactOwl too, so you might want to use that too, Jim. We'll send the login information for it this afternoon. But like the XactOwl, if whatever you're using, Jim, you can't come up with a number, try using the XactOwl because that's why we got it. It's got like the most accurate information. And that's all it does. It just finds one piece of information. So I think we're pretty good. we're gonna talk 1 second about the Mike Ferry production retreat that's gonna start in about 30 minutes. So I'm gonna pick on someone over here. Let me see, who do we have on here that's been watching this? Where's Ortiz? No, we got Leonard. Leonard's a new agent with us. Tell us what you, one thing that you learned from this. You gotta unmute yourself, Leonard.
All right. The 5 steps. Consistency. Being consistent is what I really took from that. Repetition to really get the scripts down in your head.
Okay, good. And we have a agent that went to the production retreat. We sent a text message about this, but his name is Cole Vogel. He just started with us like in October. He started with us in October, right? Like basically like a week before like the production retreat Mike had in October. And he went to it. And you can tell he's like real passionate about the whole system, and you know, he does everything by the book. But you know, since joining our company in October, he's had and this is just, he generated all these leads just by using the Mike Ferry like prospecting system, which is, you know, using My Plus Leads and Exact Dial and just circle prospecting and that kind of thing. But he's had 6-7 closings with us already, and he's got 12 pending. So that's just the power of not just if you commit to anything seriously, but if you commit to this system, it can make like a big difference in your lives. It's even kind of funny because, like, you know, he gets coached by Shep and me, and so I think the other day he's like, and you know, he just expects it to be that easy. Not that easy because he's putting in a lot of time on it. But he's like, is it normal to have like 12 pendings in your first like couple months? I was like, no, it's not normal. Cool. But that just shows you the power of like, if you put your mind to it and that kind of thing. But anyways, we're gonna have a little bit fun, like I said, in 30 minutes. The production retreat's gonna start. We paid, you know, 125 or I think 150 for each one of you guys to participate in it. It's made a big life change in a lot of our agents, like Jackie. She'll tell you that, you know, prior to going to a Mike Ferry event, you know, she's one of the pillars of our community. Jackie Leonard has been president of our board, and I think last year she did 100 transactions. But prior to going to Mike Ferry a couple of years ago, I mean, she was thinking about getting out of the business. And since doing like the production retreat and kind of getting her immersed with the Mike Ferry system, you know, she did 100 transactions last year, and their business is booming. So anyways, that's a couple good stories. I don't want to keep rambling on. You guys are awesome. I'll see you guys at 12. We're gonna keep it fun. Like, we got some more little prizes for you guys we're gonna be asking you guys some trivia questions during the retreat, usually during the break time. Yesterday we gave away some C21 hats and gift cards. Today we're gonna give away some Century 21 socks and some ties and some gift cards too. So like I said, I'm pretty pumped up about it. Anthony, you got anything else to say?
I don't, but I do know that Alia had reached out to me a while ago. She wanted about 2 or 3 minutes to discuss something about 210. So maybe we can give her an opportunity to talk about that.
Hi guys, can you hear me?
We can hear you.
Great. Glad to see everybody. I wanted to mention to you, one, I think there are some people I've never met before. Hi, I'm Alia Uzzer. I work for 210 Home Buyers Warranty, and we are your home warranty partner here in Century 21 Premier. I have been talking to a lot of buyers lately. I don't usually talk to buyers unless they have specific questions. But I think it's kind of indicative of the general feeling. And they are anxious. You know, they want to talk to me specifically about what a home warranty covers, when it's going to cover it. And I think it's because they're feeling less secure in their savings. CNN just released a poll that said, less than 30% of people have $1,200 saved if they've got an emergency come up medically, or of course with a home repair, replacement, appliances, etc. So if you've got clients who don't have a home warranty, who closed without one, they can still get a home warranty through you. They can get a 2-10 home warranty with the same discount that you're able to offer your clients when they buy or sell a home. So I just want to be sure you're aware of that. It might be a good touch point to reach out to past clients, ask them how things are going, and ask them if they've considered a home warranty to protect the out-of-pocket costs for repairing and replacing appliances. So let me know if you have any questions. I'll put my number in the chat box, and I'll send an email to you guys that you can forward to any of your clients with some quick info. And if anybody has any questions, really quickly, I'm here. Or if you want to hit me up offline.
Yeah, give her a call offline.
Thank you. Don't be that guy that drags the meeting out, Alia.
Yeah.
Thank
You
you.
can be like,
guys.
well, my client's water heater is having problems, and I was wondering, like, can you? But speaking of that, this is like the best thing to insulate your relationships with your buyers, because my first real estate transaction, I almost put in my home. I almost didn't put it in the contract. It was my first contract I ever wrote. It was like in 2003, and but I put in the home warranty right at the last second, and the house closed on a Friday, and then on a Sunday, their water heater exploded. And guess who they called? The first person they call. They're wanting me to pay for it. I was like, that's great, Miss Cindy. But listen, you got a home warranty on here. I put it, just give them a call and they'll replace it for you. So like 2 days after, but if I didn't put that home warranty, they'd be looking, for me to put some contribution, and then they'd be mad at me. So that's the best thing you can do to protect your early relationships.
Yeah, that's true, Alex. They're going to call their agent no matter what, whether they have a home warranty or not. They're going to call you when stuff breaks. So I would like for you to be able to say, hey, call the home warranty company, or hey, call my local rep. She'll explain exactly how to get taken care of.
Perfect.
Thank you.
All right, guys, have a great day. And like I said, leave if you're walking around or you're going to like a listing appointment, you can still watch the Mike Ferry on your car. We're going to be giving away some cool prizes today. Okay.
Hey, Alex, last thing is I just, and you kind of touched on it, but I just want to let the new agents know that they're doing an outstanding job. Even with the coaching from the three of us, I mean, the numbers are really, really showing. So I just want to thank those agents for staying consistent, because I do know when you don't have a sale right off the bat, it can get frustrating. But John DeCesaris, Aisha, Akiva, Falana, Marina, all of those agents are consistently just grinding. And I just, they're doing a great job. And we want to welcome Brianka to Miss Delois's team. So all those guys they're sharp. So and Cole, I've talked to him several times. We have some sharp agents that's coming aboard. So you guys just keep up the good work. All three of us are just like super, super proud of you guys.
That's right. And we actually got an agent. She's not a new agent, but she's married to one of the Buffalo Bill players. And so she's up in Buffalo right now because, the Buffalo Bills are in the AFC football championship.
Janisha Davis, yes.
So that's a good, I told her we could help her negotiate her husband's new football contract, but that's a different topic. Remember,